Old Harry's Game by Andy Hamilton, starring Annette Crosbie as Edith, Jimmy Mulville as Thomas, Robert Duncan as Scumspawn, and Andy Hamilton as Satan.
Yeah, all right, settle down. Now then, the core activity of this planning meeting is to expedite our investigation into this raft of serial killings. Sergeant Harrison, stop playing with your taser. That's how you ended up in hospital.
Sorry, Gov.
Now, before I initiate any briefing scenario, I want you all to meet our new Chief Super.
Evening, all.
Yes, D.R. Scott, you have a question?
Yeah, what happened to our old Chief Super?
Unfortunately, Chief Superintendent Hawkins will be experiencing several months' downtime due to his having been injured at home whilst going to the toilet in a crocodile-related incident.
He was attacked on the toilet by a crocodile?
Well, that's crocodiles for you, isn't it? They're ambush predators. See, now then, can someone brief me on what you've got so far?
Yeah, well, Gov, we know the killer's M.O. Once he's murdered his victims, he writes biblical quotations on the wall in their blood. So we reckon he's either a psychopath or a very bad-tempered vicar.
The good news is, I think I may have a lead.
Really?
Yep. The killer's name is Timothy Dobbs and he lives at 14 Queenscliff Drive.
That's quite a substantial lead, isn't it?
Well, it does give you a reasonable amount to go on, yes, yeah.
Well, Timothy Dodds, you say, Gov?
Yeah, he's a devil worshipper. But that doesn't mean the devil's implicated, by the way. Oh, no, the devil just went along to Dobbs' house to tell Dobbs to stop sacrificing things to him because it was getting on his nerves.
Right.
And then Dobbs tried to impress the devil by boasting about how he'd murdered loads of people, and then the devil got really knocked and told Dobbs he was sick and tired of being used as an excuse by every pathetic little screwed-up crapwit, and then he shoved Dobbs in a cupboard, locked the cupboard, and then filled it with giant hornets. At least, that's what I heard.
How do you know all this?
I got it from my snout.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, we'd better deploy due diligence and activate the appropriate arrest procedures.
Yeah, this could raise our clear-up rate to nearly 1%.
Oh, impressive, yeah. And it will allow us to reprioritise resources onto other unsolved murder cases, like the case of Edith Barrington.
Edith Barrington? That wasn't murder. The old biddy chopped herself.
No, it was murder.
How come you know so much?
Well, it's complicated. You wouldn't understand. Mind you, if it was simple, you wouldn't understand it either.
No, listen. That was clear-cut suicide. It's all in the file.
Oh, well, yes, I managed to obtain the file. Here it is. 1 page of foolscap.
Well, there is a Home Office directive to cut down paperwork as part of an overarching strategy to ensure best practice, upscale efficiencies at the point of delivery, modernise feedback systems and ensure that all units are initiating top-down self-review and engaging with managed outcomes.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. I started doing it just after I got promoted. They sent me on this course.
No, listen.
I'm trying to fight it.
That old girl chopped herself, all right? There was a suicide
Well,
note.
it's not in the file.
No, it's in my pocket somewhere. Hang on. Is that it? No, that's some betting tip someone gave me. Oh, no, wait, that is it. Look, see?
What, you wrote betting tips on somebody's suicide note?
That's a compliance underreach.
What's that mean?
I don't know. It just keeps pouring out of me. I'm frightened.
So,
I think they might have inserted something into my brain.
D.I. Scott, when you attended the scene, describe what you found.
Well, she was just sitting there, dead. Been there over 36 hours, telly's still on, Richard and Judy.
Did you notice anything unusual, anything at all?
Well, I did notice this strange expression on her face, sort of a mixture of pain and anguish. But then again, Richard was in the middle of an anecdote, so...
Not about Judy. I meant the corpse.
This over-verbalising jargon count has cost me my marital interface.
No, listen, it was suicide.
She's taken our 3 lovely infant units.
That old girl Barrington definitely committed suicide.
It was not suicide.
I've underfulfilled my personal targets. I'm trapped in a misery overbite. I'm no longer fit for purpose.
Now, that was suicide.
Quiet! Everybody stay calm, and you will be dealt with as soon as an operative becomes available. Ah, at last, my prince. Thank God you're here.
Well, it is down to God that I'm here, yes, but I don't really feel like thanking him for it.
Well, that wasn't what I meant.
Oh, no, I was just deconstructing what you said in order to make a cheap joke, yeah. I do that. Keeps the madness at bay, yeah.
Oh, right.
OK, let's close the door, shall we, so we can think. Now, what is going on out there, Scumspawn?
There's been a huge sudden surge of dead humans. We can't cope. The demons are rushed off their hooves.
All right, calm down. Why have we got so many?
Well, a new war's broken out in Africa.
Oh, right. Must be a Tuesday.
Plus, we've got a coachload of saga holidaymakers who binged out on Viagra. Several hundred Russians who got the wrong side of President Putin. Right. 48 teenagers who arranged a flash mob in North Korea. 27 drink drivers, 14 joyriders, 7 extreme sports enthusiasts, and a detective who threw himself out of a third-floor window.
Oh, right.
We're stretched to breaking point, sire.
OK, look, open up the contingency pits and sling them in there so we can process them. I'm off to see how Edith's cracking on with my biography. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Well, it's just... I happened to be passing her dungeon a while back, and I could hear crying.
Did you go in?
No, I feel awkward around people who are crying. I don't like it.
You're a demon who doesn't like the sound of humans crying. When's your staff assessment due, Scumspawn?
Well, it's particularly the sound of women crying that I don't like, my liege. They just sound so upset. And then stuff comes out of their nose, and they do that funny, brave little wave thing with their hand, trying to convince you they're okay. I mean, it doesn't bother me so much when men cry. In fact, I find it really funny when we make Robert Maxwell cry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, with that cream bun suspended just out of reach. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah.
Perhaps it'd be best if you went and spoke to Edith.
Oh, all right. Let's find out what's triggered the waterworks. Edith, what's up?
Sorry?
You're crying.
I'm not crying.
Well, either you're crying or your face has sprung a leak. It's one or the other.
It's personal.
Thomas, why's she crying?
What?
Edith is crying.
Is she? All right.
You hadn't noticed?
No. Pretty early on in my life, I had to learn how to tune out the sound of women crying. Otherwise, I'd never got anything done. Every room I went into seemed to have a crying woman in it. And if there wasn't one when I went in, there was one by the time I came out. Her daughter was the worst. She cried every single day of our marriage. It's probably a gene.
Shut your pie hole, you ignorant pig.
She used to say that as well.
Listen, Edith, dry those tears. Come on. What would it need to cheer you up? Shall I set part of Thomas on fire?
No, that wouldn't cheer me up.
Ooh, that bad, eh? Are you sure?
She said no.
Yeah, thank you, Thomas. When I want your opinion, well, actually, that's never going to happen, is it? I don't even know why I started that sentence.
Are you crying because you were murdered, Edith? Because I think that would upset most people.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
Yes, it does upset me to think that I've been murdered, but mostly it's what I've been thinking about my family. My daughters, Jane and Sarah, they'll believe the official version, won't they? They'll think I committed suicide. And how's that going to make them feel? This is all your fault.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, blame it on Satan like everything else since the Big Bang, and I expect that was my fault. I probably left the gas on.
You're supposed to have found out who killed me by now and brought them to justice in return for my writing your biography.
I'm making progress. In fact, look, I managed to obtain your suicide note.
Oh, let me see that.
It was typed on your computer.
I am a total fraud, and I can't take any more. It's obvious I couldn't have written this.
Is it?
Yes, look. There's a semicolon after the word fraud. I abhor gimmicky punctuation. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yes, a superfluous semicolon. Hard to believe the police missed that. They're usually so hot on that kind of thing. Oh, no, what now?
Oh, it's a breakout! The demons have been overrun. All hell is breaking loose, literally. Oh, my prince, what are we going to do?
All right, don't get frightened, Scumspawn, otherwise stuff will start pouring out of your orifices and... Oh, look, too late, never mind.
Sorry, my liege.
No, don't worry, no use crying over spilt body fluids. To quote Bill Clinton...
They're coming towards us!
Yeah, look, aren't we forgetting something? Namely, that I am the all-powerful Prince of Darkness. There, sorted.
You've trapped them in a burning ring of fire.
Yeah, and how ironic that Johnny Cash should be one of them, eh? OK, Scumspawn, all you have to do now is reassign them to their pits, OK? A doddle.
Yes, my prince. I'm just a bit concerned about the understaffing issue. I was wondering if...
If what?
Well, if I could possibly borrow Thomas to help out on a purely temporary basis.
You're saying you want to employ Thomas as a supply demon?
Yeah, I just think he might thrive on the responsibility.
Oh, I would. I mean, I would when I was alive. I was responsible for all sorts of things.
Which is why you're down here.
Please, sir, I believe Thomas is capable of rising to the occasion.
Well, I'm going to allow this, Scumspawn. But please remember, that's only so I can enjoy watching you being humiliated.
I understand, my prince, and thank you. Come on, Thomas.
Yeah, and watch your back. Remember, he is very devious, and you have a brain the size of a walnut. Mainly because it is a walnut, actually.
This suicide note of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Who found it?
Someone called Rosemary Maybank. Funny name. Sounds like a herbal tea.
Rosemary was a friend. Maybe my best friend.
She found your body.
Poor Rosemary. She'd just come back from China. Funny enough, she brought me back some lovely herbal tea. She dropped it round that afternoon. You know, my last afternoon. She was probably the last person to see me alive.
The last person to see you alive, and the first person to find you dead. Well, I think we found your killer.
What, Rosemary? Oh, don't be absurd.
Oh, come on, Edith. It's obvious how she's done it. She's used the old give them some herbal tea containing drugs, then hide in the house and wait till they're unconscious, and then inject them with a lethal dose of barbiturate so it looks like suicide ploy. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Rosemary isn't a murderer. She's a historian, and a very fine one. Intellectually muscular, with a lovely, lucid writing style, although she...
She what?
She does have a tendency to overdo the semicolons.
Aha! There, you see. Case closed.
She had no reason to kill me. She's a kind person. Always had a smile on her face.
Oh, yes, a smile. The murderer's favourite weapon.
Oh, for God's sake, this is ridiculous. I'm not prepared to discuss it any further.
Oh, all right. No need to go into your huffy hen routine, honestly. Some people just won't be helped. So, do you want to interview me some more for my biography? I've got loads of great stories. Did I tell you about that time at Balmoral when I took on the guise of Queen Victoria and told Gladstone I wanted to have his babies?
No.
Oh, that was funny, his face. I loved the 19th century. Everyone was so uptight and repressed. It gave me something to work with, you know. It's not so much fun now. People don't bother to repress anything anymore. Quite the opposite. I was walking down Reading High Street on a Saturday night recently, and there were people urinating in the street, vomiting over each other, copulating against walls, while vomiting over each other. In the end, I took on the guise of Anne Widdecombe and gave them all a stern ticking off.
Why Anne Widdecombe?
Well, I needed to frighten them. But it's a bad sign for humanity, isn't it, when Satan can claim the high moral ground?
I want to talk to you about Jesus.
Oh, God, you're a Jehovah's Witness. You kept that quiet, you crafty cow, didn't you?
I mean, I want to talk to you about Jesus and you. I think that would make a good chapter about your relationship, if you had one.
Yeah, he and I had a relationship.
And how was that relationship?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, me and Jesus, we're very different people, you know.
So what did you make of Jesus?
He's a nice enough lad, you know, and it's never easy being the boss's son, is it? Some of the angels were a bit sniffy, you know. They'd say, well, he may be the son of God, but he's no God, you know.
But what was your relationship with him like, specifically?
Well, obviously our work brought us into competition a bit, you know, I mean... But no, I've got nothing against him personally. Jesus is a decent enough bloke. Goes on a bit, maybe, but...
Goes on a bit?
Yeah.
There's something you're not telling me, isn't there?
Look, all I'm saying is that someone whose nickname is the Lamb isn't likely to be a barrel of laughs, is he? And he isn't. I mean, just read the whole of the New Testament. The man doesn't make a single joke. Not one. It's not natural. And he's in lots of funny situations. He doesn't even do a jokey ta-ra when he raises Lazarus. I mean, He walks on water. Surely that was worth a gag. I mean, just like that or something. But no. See, Jesus doesn't do jokes, but his old man loves jokes, yeah. When Lot's wife was turned to a pillar of sodium chloride and Lot asked the Almighty what he should do, God told him to drill holes in her head and use her as a salt cellar. Black humour, you see, but you'd never hear Jesus come out with a belter like that, no.
So you're saying there was no animosity between you and Jesus? According to the Gospels, of course, you tempted Jesus in the wilderness, but presumably that's untrue.
No, I didn't tempt him.
So there was no encounter in the wilderness?
I didn't tempt him.
There is something you're not telling me, isn't there? Your tail is twitching. It always does that when you're hiding something.
Well, he and I did have an encounter of sorts in the wilderness, or as it's known nowadays, Dubai. And during the course of that encounter, there was an incident.
All right, Thomas, we've herded most of the escapees back into their pits, but there's still a few damned unaccounted for, so,
Can I just say something, Scumspawn? Thanks for being so kind to me. You've turned turquoise.
I'm blushing.
All right. Why are you so kind to me, Scumspawn?
I don't know. For some strange reason, I feel a bond with you. Maybe it's because we're both so repulsive.
With respect, as human beings go, I'm pretty damned attractive. So much so that a magazine voted me sexiest man alive for 7 years in a row.
All right. This is one of the magazines you owned, wasn't it?
Yes, it was actually, yes. But I never interfered editorially, never, not with a single one of the 83 different editors.
What are those demons doing over there? Oi, you lot, report to me at once. All demons are supposed to be helping to track down any damned who are still at large. I will not tolerate slackers.
Oh, shut your face.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're Satan's arse monkey. Yeah.
I am not Satan's arse monkey. Whatever that is.
Scumspawn, it's these demons. There's something not quite right about them.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, for instance, that one over there, where his head joins his neck, I can see Velcro. I don't think he's what he seems. In fact, let's find out who you are, chummy.
Let go of my head.
You're no demon, pal. You're Adolf Hitler.
Curses foiled again. I am so unlucky.
And who else do we have here? Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, merde.
Idi Amin, Pol Pot, Emperor Bokassa, and Jane Austen.
You're dead meat, twat-face.
Jane, what are you doing with this bunch?
She is our leader.
That's right. And I'm getting us out of this poxy damp.
Now, Jane, this is...
Jane, put down the knife. Let Scumspawn go.
He's our hostage, our ticket out of here.
Oh, she is good. I know.
But there's no escape, Jane. It's hell.
One step closer and I'll gut him like a fish.
But I'm immortal, so that doesn't scare me.
No, what if I cut you into a million pieces and then fire them out of a cannon?
All right, that scares me.
Jane?
I'm warning you, one step closer.
Jane, please let him go.
Why should I?
Because he's my friend.
Thomas, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. I won't have you treated this way.
Oh, get her.
And what exactly do you plan to do about it, ginger pubes?
This.
Oh!
You just headbutted Jane Austen.
Do you want some Bonaparte? Do you? Oh, good. Let's have a look.
So that was the incident?
Yeah.
You punched Jesus in the mouth?
Well, he started it.
Jesus started it?
Yeah, in a way.
In a way?
Well, he wound me up. You see, the thing I've always found really annoying about Jesus is that holier-than-thou attitude.
Well, he is holier than thou. In fact, we all are.
Yeah, and people say he's all gentle and meek. I actually think he's passive-aggressive.
Talk me through exactly what happened.
Well, I was in the wilderness, minding my own business, when I spotted him sitting on top of this sandy cliff, looking all perfect. So I shouted out to him, "Oi, Daddy's boy," I shouted. I mean, I'd had a few drinks, I admit that, Anyway, he didn't respond, so I got a bit leery and I went over to him and I said, "What's your problem, eh? Are you too good for me? Is that it?" Still no response. So then I said, "Take a jump off the cliff. Go on, see if Daddy catches you." Then he turned and looked at me with those big blue eyes and he said, "Do not put your Lord God to the test."
And what did you say?
Well, to be honest, I was a bit stumped for an answer, so I smacked him in the mouth.
Why?
I don't know, I just needed to. Eh?
How did Jesus react?
Well, he turned the other cheek, didn't he, provocative kid? So provocative, so I lamped him again. Bosh. And this time, I thought I saw a flash of anger in his eyes, but before it could turn into anything, Mary Magdalene came rushing over, shouting, "Leave it, Jesus, he's not worth it." Anyway, I haven't seen Jesus since, and I can't say I'm bothered. You know, I mean, he sends me the occasional Christmas card, but I think he's just being sarcastic, actually.
So did you have anything to do with Judas betraying him?
No. And it wasn't just Judas, by the way. No, all the disciples were in on it. Judas just took the fall. The rest of them split the money and hid it in a lockup.
That's not in the Gospels.
Yeah, well, who wrote the Gospels, eh?
Well, that's really shocking.
Is it? I don't think it is, really. You know, once money enters into the picture, then...
They'd followed him for years.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's the people closest to you that you've got to watch, eh? Like Rosemary Maybank.
I've told you you're wrong. You should be looking elsewhere. Rosemary was a dear friend.
Edith, you have to face the facts.
It's not facts, it's malicious conjecture. You've nothing to back it up.
All right, let's go find something, shall we? Grab a claw?
No.
No?
No, I don't want to go. Wherever it is you're planning to take me.
Edith?
No, I won't do it. You can't make me do something I don't want to.
You haven't quite got the hang of how this place works, have you?
It's my funeral.
Yeah, it's a good house. Look, standing room only.
Everyone looks so sad.
Well, you'd be disappointed if they're all doing the Congo, wouldn't you? Singing Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead.
Do you think my funeral is an appropriate place for jokes?
Yeah, when you've got the bottom half of the goat, you tend not to worry about what's appropriate.
They can't see me, can they?
Well, I think we'd know by now, don't you? I think the sight of the deceased standing in the front pew would cause a little bit of comment. Now, which one's Rosemary?
In the third row, in the black dress.
With the veil. How very convenient.
What?
Well, it means no one can see her expression. I'm going to create a bit of a draft so we can get a look. Oh, did you see her face, Edith?
Well, it was only the briefest of glimpses.
It's not a usual sign of grief, though, is it? Smirking.
I'm not sure it was a smirk. It could have been a nervous smirk.
No, that was definitely a smirk. Very fine smirk, in fact. In fact, Judge John Deed would have been proud of that. Now, why would your friend be secretly smirking at your funeral?
Maybe she wasn't thinking about me. Maybe... You can never tell what goes on inside people's heads.
No, you can't, can you, Edith? OK, let's head back.
Do we have to head straight back? I mean, there's no deadline, is there?
Well, we should... Oh, I get it. You want to hear the eulogy.
Oh, really?
All right, then. We'll stay for the eulogy.
Right.
Provided you promise you won't get cross about it.
Of course I won't get cross about it. What do you take me for? That vicar is a moron. He completely missed out my groundbreaking biography of Cromwell.
Yeah, all right.
And that I was the first woman to walk the Nullarbor Plains solo.
All right, so...
And since when has All Things Bright and Beautiful been my favourite hymn? I hate the tune and the words make me want to vomit.
Yeah, all right, calm down. You do yourself a mischief.
Sir, an extraordinary thing has happened.
Abby Titmus has won the Nobel Prize.
No, sir, you see,
right.
me and Thomas were...
Look at the state of you two. What a pair, eh? You look like men who made fun of Mike Tyson's list. What happened?
Well, we did take a bit of a beating, my prince. You see, there was this escape attempt, but we managed to thwart it, thanks to Thomas here, who did a fine and noble thing.
OK, you better lie down. You've got concussion.
Yeah, my prince, it's true. Thomas performed an act of exceptional heroism.
I don't know about exceptional.
Oh, come on. You saved someone who was being held at knife point by Jane Austen. How many... How many people can say that?
No, Asbo Austen again, eh? Don't tell me. Don't tell me she was the ringleader, right?
I had the head butter in the end.
Well, it's the only language she understands.
Thomas rescued me out of friendship. It proves that people can surprise you. Thomas is changing.
Oh, for God's sake, you gullible oaf! One good deed doesn't cancel out several million evil ones. Do the maths.
What's up with her?
Oh, ignore her. She's in a bad mood because she's been to her own funeral.
A funeral? Good. Was there dancing?
No, but there was smirking, wasn't there, Edith?
Oh, shut it, cow bonce.
Why'd you let her talk to you like that?
I don't know. She's feisty. I admire that, I suppose.
Yeah, but if I called you cow bonds, then...
Oh, stop whinging, you useless piece of self-pitying excrement.
Yeah, listen, Edith, while I don't disagree with that last statement, I do think you have to start addressing this whole anger thing, you know. It clearly stems from your denial of the facts surrounding your murder.
They're not facts. You've proved nothing.
Look, until you accept that you were topped by your friend Rosemary, then you'll continue to be in this state of anxiety and turmoil. I don't want to see that, Edith, because it'll cripple you emotionally, and that'll stop you getting on with my biography.
Well, thank you for your concern. But if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not take advice on managing my emotions from someone who punched Jesus when he was pissed.
Jesus was pissed?
No. No, she's angry. Her syntax has gone, don't it? Ooh, look at that face, Scumspawn, eh? If looks could kill, eh? She looks like Anne Robinson chewing a Welsh wasp. Come on, Edith, give me a smile.
My lord, if we could return to the topic of Thomas, it would seem a tad illogical for you to continue to inflict special punishments on him.
Well, I'm here to punish wrongdoing, and he is the wrongdoer's wrongdoer, you know.
Yeah, but if a wrongdoer starts doing right, then...
Oh, leave it, Scumspawn, you're wasting your time.
No, my prince is just. He'll think about it at the very least. Won't you, my liege?
Well, you've put the case for going easy on Thomas very well, Scumspawn, so yes, of course, I will think about it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
OK, I've thought about it, and I've replaced his hair with ginger vipers.
Oh, ow.
There you go, Edith. I knew I'd get a smile out of you in the end.
Old Harry's Game featured Andy Hamilton as Satan, Jimmy Mulville as Thomas, Robert Duncan as Scumspawn, and Annette Crosbie as Edith, with Philip Pope, Felicity Montagu, Nick Revell, and Michael Fenton Stevens. The programme was written by Andy Hamilton and produced by Paul Mayhew-Archer.